Hey, how's it going? Zach D Productions here, and I'm here for a list video for you guys. So for this list, I'll be going over my most anticipated movies of this year, 2023. Now, keep in mind, I'm sure that there will be more movies than what's on this list that I'll be looking forward to throughout the year, and some movies that I'll eventually check out throughout the year. But these are just the movies that come to my mind when I think of the movies that I'm looking forward to the most this year in 2023. So, feel free to let me know what movies you're looking forward to this year in the comments. Also, keep in mind, this list is in no particular order, so let's go ahead and get started. Now, I think the first movie I'll go over here is Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Definitely a film I'm looking forward to. I'm actually of the opinion that there is no bad Indiana Jones movie. Yes, I even think Kingdom of the Crystal Skull is decent. Now, is it the weakest among all the films we've gotten so far? Absolutely. And maybe one of the reasons why I don't mind that film that much is because it was my introduction to Indiana Jones. I know, kind of a shocker, but I am looking forward to the new one, though. I'm a little optimistic about it, even though a lot of fans are pretty skeptical about it. I know that a lot of fans fear that they'll basically pull a James Bond, No Time to Die with this film, where they basically kill off Indiana Jones. I mean, I'm not going to lie, that is something that I'm expecting. I mean, it's almost obvious, I'd say, especially if this is going to be the final Indiana Jones film. I mean, I take it that this is Harrison Ford's last role as Indy, but yeah, and Harrison Ford, he's been at it for a long time. I mean, he's been acting for many years, and it's impressive that he still has it in him to act all these years later. But yeah, even if this film does end up being the weakest among all the Indiana Jones films, I'm sure that it'll still have its redeeming factors, similar to how The Kingdom of the Crystal Skull does. So next we have John Wick Chapter 4. This actually comes out next month in March, and I am really looking forward to this movie. I mean, I've been looking forward to it for a long while now, and I'm just really happy that we're really close to its release date. I'm definitely going to see it in the theater around when it comes out. And there's never been a bad John Wick movie either. I think the third one is the best, and I do think that the fourth one definitely has potential to be the best one yet. And I did hear that the fourth one is also going to be the lengthiest one yet. As far as runtime is concerned, it's going to be the longest John Wick film that we've gotten, at least up to this point. So that is pretty exciting. I'm expecting nothing but great things from this movie. Keanu Reeves, of course, one of my favorite actors as well. So I'm definitely looking forward to John Wick Chapter 4. Next, we have Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. Definitely a film I'm looking forward to as well. I love the Mission Impossible films. It's hard to say at the moment which is my favorite and least favorite because I've liked all the ones that I've seen so far. And it's hard to believe that we're going to get two new Mission Impossible films back to back. We're going to get Part 1 this year, and then I think we're going to get Part 2 in 2024. At least that's what I've heard, but yeah, that is really exciting that we're getting two new Mission Impossible movies very soon, and that is just really exciting for sure. And Tom Cruise, another one of my favorite actors as well. So next we have Transformers Rise of the Beasts. Now, the Transformers films, I'd say I like them, but I've never really loved them though. You know, the first couple of films are definitely dated, but, you know, they're definitely of their time, but I personally don't mind them, and I'm curious to see what they do with the new one. So, not really much to say about it. It does kind of look more of the same based on what I've seen from the trailers and stuff, but all in all, it doesn't look so bad. So, Transformers Rise of the Beasts. Next, we have The Meg, The Trench, which is a sequel to The Meg. Not a film that gets talked about that much, but Jason Statham is, of course, one of my favorite actors, so this is definitely one that I'm going to be checking out. And I do remember seeing the first one around when it came out as well, and I didn't mind the film. Actually, I thought it was pretty solid for what it was, so I'll probably end up checking out the sequel as well. So The Meg, the Trench is one that I'm definitely going to check out. Okay, so next we have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. The first two films were really good, and I think out of all the Marvel films I'm looking forward to for this year, this is probably the one that I'm looking forward to the most. So, yeah, the Guardians of the Galaxy films, can't go wrong with them. Both of them, the first two have been solid, so I'm sure that this one will be really great. And supposedly this will be the most emotional one yet out of the trilogy. So, yeah, definitely a film I'm personally looking forward to. So next we have The Expendables 4. Yeah, it's been years since we've gotten an Expendables movie. I mean, this, of course, features a lot of great action hero actors like Sylvester Stallone and Jason Statham, of course. And I did hear somewhere where this is actually going to be Stallone's last Expendables film, and then Statham is going to basically take over as, like, the lead of the Expendables, which I don't really have a problem with because I love Jason Statham. He's a great actor and one of my favorite actors, of course. So, yeah, I'm not sure why it took them this long to finally make another Expendables film, because when did the third one come out? 2014? Or something like that? Yeah, I know it's been a while, and I do remember seeing the third one in the theater, and I'll probably end up checking out the fourth one in the theater as well. So, yeah, definitely a film that I'm personally looking forward to. Next, we have The Flash. Now, I think I could speak for many people and say that one of the things that I'm looking forward to the most about this film is, of course, Michael Keaton's Batman returning in this movie. That's right, Michael Keaton is officially back as Batman. It's actually been rumored for a while, but it's actually confirmed that he's going to be in The Flash. And I know that a lot of people are actually looking more forward to seeing Batman in this movie than the Flash character, which I can totally understand. But now, you know why they're doing this. You do know why. I feel like if they wouldn't have done what they did with Spider-Man No Way Home, they probably wouldn't have done this. Like, they had to get this idea from Spider-Man No Way Home. You know, of course, you know, when they brought Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield back. I mean, they probably figured, well, Spider-Man can do it, then we can do it with Batman. And they probably found an opportunity to do that with the Flash movie. So, yeah, it is what it is. I mean, yeah, you can call it, you know, a copycat, but either way, I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see Michael Keaton back as Batman and in the new Flash movie. Okay, so next we have, I think lastly for this list, actually, we have Dune Part 2. Now, the first Dune movie from 2021, did it come out? I thought it was solid. I mean, I didn't love it, but I did like it, though. I mean, I wasn't mind blown by it, but I do have some high expectations for the second one, though. I mean, I really do hope that they amp up the action. That's one of my complaints with the one from 2021, is I feel like the film could have had more action. And I did hear that the sequel will have more action, and I really hope that's the case, because the last one didn't really have that much action to it. So hopefully the sequel will have more action. And I do know that we're not going to get this film till way later in the year. So we do got a ways to go yet for the next Dune film. So there you go. That is a list of some of my most anticipated movies of this year, 2023. Let me know what you think. What movies are you looking forward to this year? Feel free to let me know. So on that note, thanks for watching and have a good one.